Think back on all the things that were yours. You know, your stuff. Your toys, your room, your clothes, your side of the couch. Now, narrow that down to your Disney stuff. Movies, lunchboxes, videos, underwear. Not such a little list, huh? But it's all yours. Cinderella, Peter Pan, Dumbo, Bambi, yours. It doesn't matter that they were made half a century ago. They were made for you. But during all that time, tops on the list, there was one special thing that was yours and yours alone. Walt Disney World. It's only right because we're the generation that never knew a world without the Walt Disney World Resort. It's always been there for us, like the Atlantic Ocean, the Rocky Mountains, and cable TV. And now that you and your friends are grown up, it's even better. So this year, as Disney celebrates the 100th birthday of the man who started it all, you realize that we're celebrating two things: Walt Disney's life and the dream he left for you.
My first Disney memory would have to be a Cinderella book that my parents gave me as a child. And to me, that was my favorite book.
I was 3 years old. It was 1977. And my favorite ride, without a doubt, was the Dumbo ride, because I just felt like I was really flying, just like I would see Dumbo flying in the cartoon.
You have to get the balloon. You get your balloons, and you
fantastic.
get the Mickey Mouse ears, and you run around, and the characters. I think I've got pictures of every character.
Welcome to the Walt Disney World Resort and our incredible 100 Years of Magic celebration. Can you believe Walt was born 100 years ago? Talk about monumental. Okay, so you didn't know him personally, but you grew up with all of his magical stuff. Hey, I know someone who did know him personally. Well, his third grade teacher was Walt's sister-in-law, if that counts. Come on, let's meet him. Wow, this is like a magic workshop. This is Jim Korkis, famous Walt Disney historian and knower of everything Disney. Hi, Jim. Hey. Jim's going to give us a sneak preview of the 100 Years of Magic celebration. What a treat. I am so honored to be here. Listen to this guy. He knows what he's talking about. Oh, I'll go. You stay, Jim. All right.
100 Years of Magic is the biggest, most personal celebration we've ever had at Walt Disney World. And the Disney Studios is the perfect place to start because that's where Walt started, in animation and film. Do you remember what it was like being a kid and everything was so huge it just towered over you? You're going to get that same feeling at the Disney Studios because the first thing you're going to see is Mickey's sorcerer hat from Fantasia, except it's going to be 12 stories high. The Disney Stars and Motorcars Parade is reminiscent of those Hollywood premieres from the 30s and 40s where celebrities arrived in limos, but our celebrities are the Disney villains, Hercules, Mulan, and the Disney twist. All of those cars are themed to the characters. Walt Disney, One Man's Dream, is a journey through the life and imagination of Walt Disney, narrated by Walt himself.
Lights. Camera. Showbiz. Welcome to the heart of the 100 Years of Magic celebration. Just set foot on Hollywood Boulevard and you're a star.
Yes, indeed, you are a star. Still wet. I'm stuck. Help. Someone.
The music hits, the lights come down, and suddenly you could be in the hot seat at the all-new Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Play It, where the entire audience has a chance to play along for cool prizes. Hop into a 63 Fintail limo convertible and blast off from 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds in Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith. Follow them through the streets of LA in the ultimate rock and roll road trip.
The roller coaster is not like a regular roller coaster, which clicks up a hill and then comes down really fast. This one starts off at about 60 miles an hour or something. Just
with tires screeching.
Feed your need for fright at the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, where you'll learn that what comes up must definitely go down. And up and down. 13 stories to be exact. Ever ask yourself in a movie, how do they do that? Discover the magic of special effects from the edge of your seat at the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. Get an insider's look at how movie magic is made behind the scenes on the Studio Backlot Tour, complete with a special effects extravaganza at Catastrophe Canyon. Look out! Ursula, Maleficent, and some of the most evil Disney villains are out to get Sorcerer Mickey in Fantasmic. This is a battle between good and evil that happens every night, and you won't want to miss it.
I grew up with all the Disney films and all the magic of everything, and wanting to be a part of that. This is about as close as an adult will ever be to getting into a film.
From Broadway-style shows to thrilling rides, from the big screen to the small screen, you are the star of this action-packed day of showbiz at the Disney Studios. During the 100 Years of Magic celebration, the story of animals comes to life like never before at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park.
Walt loved animals, and Walt loved telling stories about animals, real and imaginary. Disney's Animal Kingdom is very much in keeping with that tradition, so we needed to find a unique way to celebrate, and we did with Mickey's Jammin' Jungle Parade. We have these colorful, fantastical animals. There's going to be motion, there's going to be dancing, there's going to be music, there's going to be craziness. You won't be able to resist becoming part of this wild jungle party.
You know, this place is pretty wild, but it's far from being a zoo. The adventures around here are entirely different. Entirely Disney.
Dinosaur. If it's adventure you're craving, look no further.
She was scared.
He was afraid.
She was scared.
You'll twist and turn on a fast-moving thrill ride to save the last dinosaur. Then, take a spin through Asia on Kali River Rapids, where white waters and twisting currents always make a big splash. If it's a great show in the jungle you're searching for, look no further than Tarzan Rocks, a high-energy stage show filled with extreme stunts, rockin' music, and your favorites from the movie. Simba, Pumbaa, Timon, and the gang help you take part in a Broadway-style celebration fit for a king in the Festival of the Lion King. In the very heart of Disney's Animal Kingdom, behold the Tree of Life. Standing 14 stories high, it's made up of over 300 hand-carved animal sculptures. And inside the Tree of Life, bugs.
All these bugs come up underneath our feet. Oh, we felt them in our seat. People were squirming. I was moving around. It was great.
Check out Flick and a swarm of other characters in It's Tough to Be a Bug.
Oops. I guess he won't be making it to the next show. I better hit the trail before that big stinky bug gets wind of this. Are you all right, little buddy? Do you have an understudy? Oh, good. All right. Go find Flick.
Don't miss Kilimanjaro Safaris, where you'll journey across 110 acres of African savanna and encounter freely roaming wildlife. But beware, the poachers are nearby.
It's really nice that they're out here and they're not in a cage and they're out in the open and running around. It's not like a zoo. It's similar to Serengeti, I suppose.
We thought you wouldn't really get to see them. We thought the animals would be far away, but they were so up close, and it was really exciting. It was really real, and the whole adventure that they take you on, it was a lot of fun.
In Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park, every path tells a new story. Every trail leads to adventure, and every laugh lets your imagination roam free. be sure to take advantage of Disney's exclusive Fast Pass service. It's a free new time saver at all the most popular theme park attractions. Here's a demonstration.
Hi there.
Hi.
What's your name?
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Well, welcome. I'm going to show you how this cool little machine works. First, you take your park ticket, then you place it in the Fast Pass kiosk. Then, once you do, you get another little ticket with a time frame on it. And guess what you do now, Lisa? Anything you want. Just come back when your time rolls around to enjoy your favorite ride. And best of all, Lisa, guess what? It's absolutely, positively free. Pretty cool, huh? Well, thanks for joining us, Lisa. Have a great time. Bye-bye.
The future. The world. You'll have a ball discovering Epcot.
Walt always loved new technology. He loved dreaming of the future. Epcot is the perfect tribute to that philosophy. That's why we're going to celebrate with the Tapestry of Dreams Parade, filled with motion and incredible costumes. Torches, fire, bells, chimes, larger-than-life puppets, all of them inviting you to come and touch your dreams.
From China to Canada, World Showcase has 11 countries and countless worldly adventures. Here, international cuisine sizzles day and night, and world-class entertainment brings a smile to faces everywhere.
We learned a little bit of Japanese. Arigato, I think is thank you. And I think so.
This is the only place where you can actually sample different lifestyles.
Shopping,
yeah,
people.
Yeah, sure, together.
You've traveled the world, now step into tomorrow. This is Future World, where the fun and imagination of Disney is at the heart of a never-ending land of ideas.
Going through there and seeing the discovery of technology and the new ideas and the encouragement to people to imagine and go farther and do more than they ever thought they could.
Epcot is limitless discovery, from Spaceship Earth to the bottom of the living seas. Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. We'll have you seeing what it's like to be small, really small, as Professor Zelinsky's shrinking machine zaps you to the size of a pea.
Here's a little tip. Don't leave the attraction before the show is over. I understand at the end you get brought back to regular size. Oh my gosh! Watch where you're walking! Please, don't tread on me!
Hang on for an epic microscopic journey into the human body on Body Wars. Strap in and hold on tight. You're about to take a car for a test drive through all sorts of trials and hairpin turns on Test Track. At night, the skies over Epcot erupt in a triumph of sheer Disney magic. Illuminations, reflections of Earth, an amazing symphony of fire, music, and light that will long burn brightly in your memory. Every day, you'll have a blast, discovering new cultures and amazing technologies. At Epcot.
When Walt Disney created the Magic Kingdom, he wanted to recapture all of those childhood memories, those wonderful fairy tales and stories of adventures that kids always loved. So we needed a very special parade. We created the Share a Dream Come True parade. The Disney characters will be in dream-like gigantic snow globes going down Main Street. You'll see the villains you love to hate. And there will be a very special moment for anyone who's ever believed in dreams come true.
I love this place.
I used to be Peter Pan. I had my hat, my sword, my peanut butter, and I could fly. But then my mom told me to stop jumping on the bed. But I outgrew that. But I never outgrew the wonder and excitement of the Magic Kingdom. Space Mountain, here I come!
Make a wish. Suddenly you're Snow White. Or you're soaring through the skies. Or you're blasting through space. Whatever your dream, this is the place to make it come true. The Magic Kingdom Park. No Magic Kingdom visit is complete without taking a tour through the mountains. Take a trip through the Briar Patch and down 5 stories in Splash Mountain. Race through an abandoned mine on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. And visit Tomorrowland for a blast through the stars on one of the most talked about thrill rides ever created, Space Mountain.
Scariest ride I've ever been on. You're in the dark, you're going round and round, up and down, looking at the stars. It's great, gotta ride it.
Take command of your own Star Cruiser and blast off to infinity and beyond, zapping your enemies along the way. Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin is another out-of-this-world adventure. Think you're brave enough, huh? Then take part in a space travel experiment gone bad, very bad, in the extraterrestrial alien encounter. For some fright on the lighter side, don't miss the classic, Haunted Mansion, full of 999 grinning ghosts. Or set sail for a classic Disney adventure on Pirates of the Caribbean. On special nights, the Magic Kingdom comes alive with Spectro Magic, a parade of whimsical light that changes color before your eyes. Then, look high above Cinderella Castle for the dazzling display that is Fantasy in the Sky fireworks.
I came here when I was 4 years old and I just wanted to meet Cinderella, and when I finally got to meet Cinderella and sit on her lap, I couldn't say a word. I was speechless because I was so happy and so excited.
The Magic Kingdom Park, where everyone's a kid again every day.
All year long, we're celebrating 100 years of magic, but every season brings extraordinary events to the Walt Disney World theme parks. When planning your vacation, keep these times in mind. In the spring, you can have a blast, literally, as the Disney Studios host Star Wars weekends. In the fall, Epcot is home to the International Food and Wine Festival. In the winter, Disney Studios gets in the spirit with the Osborne Family Spectacle of Lights. Epcot brings in the season with holidays around the world, and the Magic Kingdom is home to none other than Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. For more information about these special events, check out the brochure that came along with this video, or log on to DisneyWorld.com, or ask your travel agent, or write them all down on your hand, and every single day keep doing this.
Downtown Disney. It's where you stay out as late as you like. Dancing, dining, shopping, the play choices are never ending. For big kids, this is the metropolis of fun.
This is a city designed to entertain you, and there's nothing like it in the world. You go out your door and you have entertainment right there.
When it comes to dining, there's world-class cuisine around every corner. And when you want to groove, get down or get funky, head over to Pleasure Island, where you'll find 8 great clubs, live entertainment, and a non-stop party that lasts way into the wee hours. If you're looking for something that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, experience the Cirque du Soleil show, La Nuba, an exclusively designed show permanently located at the downtown Disney area. Here you can forget what you know and believe what you see.
It was the most incredible show I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. I'm getting just chills just thinking about it, really.
Let your imagination run wild at Disney Quest Indoor Interactive Theme Park.
Disney Quest is
life-size interactive computer. It's one life-size interactive computer. That's what it is.
It's 5 floors of interactive fun. Fly on Aladdin's magic carpet. Challenge the virtual Pirates of the Caribbean. Or design and build your own roller coaster. And if it's shopping you want, there is plenty of that here too. Why the downtown Disney area is an attraction in its own right. Be sure to drop in on the World of Disney, offering the largest selection of Disney merchandise in the world.
It's everything. Everything you could ever want. All the types of bars, all the shops, all the restaurants, all the food. You can't believe it.
During the day we get to be children, and at night we get to be adults. So it gives you a little taste of everything.
If your only memory of Disney dining is pulling back the foil on a TV dinner during the wonderful world of Disney, then we've got a lot of tasty treats for you.
Hungry? All around the Walt Disney World Resort, you'll find dining like you've only dreamed of. From character dining to dinner shows to world-class cuisine, every meal here has its own special magic. In the all-new Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, Boma welcomes you to experience incredible taste sensations. And Jiko, the cooking place, creates incredible African-inspired dishes. On Disney's Boardwalk, Spoodles sizzles with Mediterranean flair. And high atop Disney's contemporary resort is the California Grill, with its world-famous reputation for market-inspired cooking.
Here's a tip. To make sure you dine at your favorite Walt Disney World restaurants, make your mealtime plans before you leave. Just call ahead for priority seating. Bon appetit. That's French for bon appetit.
I'm here on top of Summit Plummet at Blizzard Beach, and as you can see, there's plenty of room to play outside the parks. So wish me luck. Here I go. Woo!
Who says you have to have all your fun on dry land? At the Walt Disney World Resort, you can dive into some distinctively different water parks. Blizzard Beach is home to one of the tallest water slides in the U.S., Summit Plummet, where you can take a 60-mile-per-hour plunge, plus other chilling thrills.
When you start to slide and you first start to go down, your toes are going down, that's when you really get scared because you know you're going to just take off.
Typhoon Lagoon is a tropical paradise with beaches, palm trees, slides, and is home to one of the world's largest wave pools. If golf is your sport, Disney has 5 challenging championship courses to choose from. Plus, those who stay in a selected Disney resort enjoy preferred tea times, a Disney guest discount, and complimentary transportation to the courses. There's more Walt Disney World recreation options, including parasailing and skiing. There's even horseback riding, miniature golf, tennis, and fishing. For big kids who like to play and play and play, A Walt Disney World vacation is a dream come true.
Come outside and play. Here we go. Oh yeah! Oh, keep them coming! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Who's the man? I'm going to Disney World.
With all this playing, you need time to relax, and there's no better way than at a Walt Disney World spa. Luxurious skin therapies and relaxing body treatments are here to help your tension melt away. Pamper yourself to your heart's content at the Disney Institute and Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. You know, I'm actually 75 years old, and I come back every year, and Norma makes me look like a schoolgirl.
The magic never ends when you stay at a Disney resort. Round the clock, there's always something fun to do. Look, there's a little mermaid. Ariel! Ariel!
When you stay in the middle of the magic at a selected Disney resort, a world of special benefits is yours to enjoy. Like early entry to designated theme parks on selected days with paid admission, complimentary Disney transportation, and of course, round-the-clock Disney service.
The location is perfect, and being able to walk from my room, which was just like 2 minutes ago, into Epcot, which is a half a second away, is amazing.
Yeah, pretty cool.
With more than 15 options, there's a Disney resort for every budget and taste, in themes from the Big Easy to the Caribbean islands. First, Disney's value resorts are big on everything but price. Complete with cool architecture and quick dining options, these hotels feature some of Disney's most whimsical pool areas. Our newest value resort is Disney's Pop Century Resort, featuring bigger than you can imagine symbols of some of the 20th century's most popular icons. It opens March 2002. Disney's moderate resorts have their own special magic at remarkably charming prices. Here you'll find magically themed settings that recreate picturesque places and bygone days. Each of our moderate resorts offers a magnificent pool area, recreational facilities, and distinctive dining selections. Disney's spacious home away from home resorts give you all the comforts of home with lots of magical Disney touches. For the ultimate resort experience, nothing compares with Disney's deluxe resorts. In these hotels, unmatched comfort and wonderful amenities await. Critically acclaimed restaurants, seemingly endless recreation, and of course, incredible Disney service. No matter which Disney resort you choose, you'll enjoy the quality, courtesy, and convenience that could only come from Disney. Just take a look at your video booklet for more details.
Now that you've seen all the fun that we have here, you're probably wondering, how in the world can I put all of this together? Well, a little pre-planning at home makes for a complete, carefree time once you're here. Start with the booklet that came with this video. It tells you everything from setting up dining arrangements to booking a complete vacation package, which is the easiest and most convenient way to enjoy all the fun that you want.
You got the Park Hopper Pass, which is great because we're here in the morning and we go to Epcot for dinner at night, and it's a great way to get around and see all the different things.
Yeah.
Every package comes with the ultimate Park Hopper ticket. That's the ticket exclusively for Disney Resort guests that allows you to come and go as you please through the theme parks, water parks, Pleasure Island, and more, from the second you check in until the very end of your checkout day. Even if you're not a Disney Resort guest, you can still purchase other park hopper tickets that allow you to come and go as you please throughout the Disney theme parks every day of your vacation. Save time and buy your tickets before you leave home. You can purchase tickets at any Disney store, through your travel agent, or even online at DisneyWorld.com. Of course, your tickets won't be giant with red sneakers. It'll fit conveniently in your wallet or purse.
The perfect way to extend the enchantment of the Walt Disney World 100 Years of Magic celebration is to combine it with a new kind of Disney magic. Here are 2 amazing vacations that let you do just that. Maybe you want to add a beach stay to your visit. Check into Disney's Vero Beach Resort, right on Florida's Atlantic coast, just a 2-hour drive east of the Walt Disney World Resort. It's all the Disney magic with some sand and surf thrown in too. Set sail for a vacation unlike anything else at sea, aboard ships created by the dream makers at Disney. Welcome aboard Disney Cruise Line, the newest way to enjoy all the excitement of a Disney vacation, with the most magical blend of legendary service, spectacular dining, and dazzling adventures you could ever wish for. On a Disney cruise, there really is something for everyone, with separate areas for kids, families, and adults. It's perfect for big kids who will enjoy grown-up fun at our adults-only pool, spa, restaurant, and nightclub district. Dining is exquisitely different as you rotate through 3 uniquely themed restaurants during your cruise. Or enjoy a bit of romance high above the sea at Palo, an exclusive adults-only restaurant. Plus, you can catch Broadway quality shows that only Disney could create. Every 3, 4, or 7-night Disney cruise vacation takes you for a day of fun on the magical shores of Castaway Cay, Disney's private island paradise.
You could go to the adult side of the beach and there were no children anywhere, so it was just like you were on a secluded Bahamian island all by yourself. It's great.
Check the booklet that came with this video for details on Disney Cruise vacation options. No matter which Disney Cruise Line package you choose, you'll set sail on an incredible adventure that combines all the enchantment and romance of an ocean voyage with all the magic and wonder of Disney.
Disney is not just for kids by far. Disney is definitely for adults.
It makes you a kid.
I think every girl imagines herself to be Cinderella.
Yeah, I was more of a Peter Pan kind of guy, I think.
Do the tiki birds. The tiki.
Let's go have fun!
The magic of Disney. It was all started by a man born 100 years ago. Yet somewhere along the way, it was your imagination that soared. Those storybook heroes were your best friends. It was your dreams coming true. The magic belonged to you. And it still does.
Hey, it's me again. One final tip. To book your Walt Disney World vacation, all the information you need is coming up on your screen right now. There it is. Okay, now go get a pen and a piece of paper, or a crayon and a pizza box, or chalk and the cat. Go ahead. I'll wait. Or better yet, just check out the brochure that came along with this video. Can you find it? Look for it. Check the little flap on the box. You got it? Okay. You have a lovely home. It's beautiful. I love what you've done with the place. All right. Bye-bye. See you in the parks.